Today, I want to share something that can completely change the way you learn English. Listen to me carefully. English is not a mountain you can't climb. It is not something only a few people can master. You can speak English fluently, and you can do it faster than you ever imagined. I know many of you feel nervous every time you try to speak. You hesitate. You stop midway. Sometimes you don't even try because you're scared of making mistakes. Maybe you've been studying English for years, but when it's time to speak, your mind suddenly goes blank. You know so many words. You can understand when others speak, but when you have to answer, nothing comes out. I understand exactly how that feels because I've been there too. I know what it's like to have thoughts in your mind, but no words to express them. I know the frustration of hearing people speak fast and not being able to keep up. But I'm here to tell you, you don't need to struggle anymore. You don't need to feel stuck or helpless. From today, things can be different because I'm going to show you a simple and natural way to learn English. From this moment, I want you to let go of everything that ever made English feel hard. Forget about complicated grammar rules. Forget about trying to be perfect. Forget about fear, because the biggest reason people fail is not that they don't know English, but that they're afraid. Afraid of mistakes. Afraid of being laughed at. Afraid of being judged. But let me ask you something. How did you learn your first language? Did you sit down with grammar books? Did you memorize endless word lists? Of course not. You learned by listening, by repeating, by making mistakes, and by using your language every day. That's exactly how you will learn English, by living it. You don't have to study English anymore. You have to live English. Listen to it. Think in it. Speak it every single day. Now, you might be wondering, okay, but how do I do that? Don't worry, I'll explain everything step by step. So get ready, because from today, English will become a natural part of your life. So let's begin. Step 1. Change your mindset. This is where everything begins. The first and most important thing you must do is to stop telling yourself that English is difficult. When you believe English is hard, your brain automatically blocks progress. It feels heavy, slow, and impossible. But when you start believing that English is easy, your entire experience will change. You will feel more confident, more curious, more open. Think about this for a moment. Every skill you've ever learned started with belief. When you first learned to ride a bicycle, you fell. When you learned to swim, you swallowed water. But you didn't give up. You kept going until it became natural. English works the same way. Mistakes are not your enemy. They are your teachers. Every time you make a mistake, your brain learns something new. So instead of saying, "My English is bad," say, "My English is improving every day." Instead of saying, "I can't speak English," say, "I am learning to speak English." Words have power. Your brain believes what you say repeatedly. If you keep saying, "English is hard," your brain will find proof of that. But if you say, "English is easy," your brain will start finding reasons to make it true. From this moment, stop comparing yourself with others. Your journey is unique. Some people may speak faster. Some may know more words. But that doesn't mean you're behind. It simply means your path is different. Every day, remind yourself of this truth. I am learning. I am improving. I am getting better. Now, let's do a small practice together. Repeat after me slowly. English is easy. I can speak English. I am learning every single day. Say it again, this time with confidence. Let these words enter your heart, because when your mindset changes, everything else becomes easier. Remember this. The problem is not English. The problem is fear. Fear of being wrong. Fear of being judged. Fear of not sounding perfect. But who told you that you must be perfect? Even native speakers make mistakes all the time. They forget words. They pause. They laugh at themselves. And yet, they continue speaking. That's what you must do too. Speak, even if it's not perfect. Because every time you speak, you grow. Let me give you an example. Imagine a child learning to walk. He takes one step and falls. Then he tries again and falls again. But does he stop? Number. He keeps trying. Again and again, until he walks confidently. Now think about English. Every mistake you make is just a small fall. If you stop because you fell, you'll never walk. But if you keep trying, you'll speak fluently. So from today, stop saying, I can't. Start saying, I will. Every time you practice English, even a few minutes a day, you're becoming stronger. The effort may not show immediately, but deep inside, your brain is building new connections. It's remembering words, patterns, and sounds. Soon you'll notice the difference. Here's a simple rule to remember. The more you enjoy learning, the faster you learn. So make learning fun. Listen to songs, watch short videos, read stories, anything that keeps you happy. Because when you enjoy English, you stop feeling pressure. And when the pressure goes away, fluency begins. I want you to write one sentence somewhere and see it every day. English is not my enemy. It is my new friend. Your mindset is the foundation. Once it's strong, everything you build on it will last forever. So today, promise yourself this. You will no longer fear English. You will no longer doubt your ability. You will learn with joy, curiosity, and patience. Remember, fluency is not a race. It's a journey. Take one small step every day, and soon you'll realize how far you've come. Believe in yourself. Trust the process and speak with confidence, even when no one is listening. Because the truth is simple. If you believe you can, you will. Step 2. Surround yourself with English. This is where your environment becomes your teacher. If you want to speak English fluently, you must live in English every single day. Think about how a baby learns language. A baby doesn't study grammar books. A baby doesn't memorize vocabulary lists. A baby listens, observes, repeats, and slowly begins to understand. That's exactly what you need to do. You must build a world where English is everywhere around you. When you wake up, let English be the first thing you hear. Listen to a short motivational video or an English podcast. While brushing your teeth or eating breakfast, play something simple, maybe a short story or English conversation. At first, you might not understand everything. That's okay. Don't worry. Your brain is smarter than you think. Even when you don't understand all the words, your brain is learning the rhythm, the sound, and the pattern of English. Think of it like music. When you listen to a song many times, you start remembering the lyrics naturally. You don't force yourself to memorize. It just happens. English works the same way. The more you listen, the more natural it becomes. The more you read, the easier words start to feel. The more you see English around you, the faster your brain begins to think in it. So surround yourself completely. Change your phone language to English. Change the subtitles on your favorite shows. Read simple articles. Watch English YouTube channels. And listen to English songs you enjoy. Don't study English. Experience it. You can even label things around your room. Write door, mirror, desk, window, and stick them on objects. This small trick will keep English in front of your eyes all the time. You'll start connecting English words with real things. And here's something powerful. Start thinking in English, even when you're alone. When you walk outside, describe what you see in your head. The sky is blue today. The bus is coming. I'm going to buy some fruits. It may sound silly, but this habit changes everything. You don't need a classroom. You don't need a teacher beside you all the time. You just need an English environment, and you can create it yourself. Whenever you're online, make English your default world. Follow English pages on social media. Comment in English. Read English captions. Don't worry about mistakes. No one's perfect online. If you love movies, choose English ones. If you like sports, follow English commentators. If you enjoy music, look up English lyrics and sing along. Every activity you enjoy can become a small English lesson. Here's the truth. You can't learn English fully in just 1 hour a day, but you can live in English 24 hours a day if you build the habit. Make English a part of your daily life, not a separate subject. Let's do a small exercise together. Right now, think of 3 things you do every day. Maybe cooking, walking, or checking your phone. Now, imagine doing those same things, but in English. Listen to an English podcast while cooking, watch a short English video while walking, read an English quote before checking social media. These small actions will create massive results over time. When English becomes part of your environment, you'll stop studying English. You'll start living it. And that's when fluency begins. It's not about perfection. It's about connection. Every word you hear, every sentence you read, every thought you translate into English, it's building your fluency silently, little by little. And one day, something magical will happen. You'll be talking to someone, and the words will just come out naturally. Without translating, without thinking too hard, you'll realize that English is now part of you. So from today, make a promise to yourself. You will not wait for the perfect time to learn. You will create your own English world starting right now. Here's a simple daily challenge. Choose 1 English activity for morning, 1 for afternoon, and 1 before you sleep. Keep it short and easy, 10 or 15 minutes each. It's not about time, it's about consistency. The more you surround yourself with English, the faster your progress will surprise you. So remember this, you don't have to move to an English-speaking country. You can build your own English world wherever you are. All you need is curiosity, creativity, and commitment. Live in English, breathe in English, and soon you'll speak English naturally, confidently, and fluently. Step 3. Stop worrying about grammar. Yes, you heard that right. Grammar is important, but it's not everything. If you keep waiting to learn every grammar rule before you speak, you will never speak. Think about it. Did you learn grammar before speaking your first language? No. You spoke first, then learned the rules later. You didn't study tenses to say, I'm hungry. You didn't analyze sentence structure before saying, I love you. You just said it naturally. That's how language learning really works. Grammar comes after speaking, not before. The problem is, most learners are afraid of making grammar mistakes. They try to make every sentence perfect. And because of that, they speak less, hesitate more, and lose confidence. But perfection is not the goal. Communication is. If people can understand you, that's what matters most. Imagine this. A small child says, "She go school." The grammar is wrong, right? But do you understand what the child means? Of course you do. The message is clear. And that's what communication is all about. When you speak English, people don't expect you to sound perfect. They just want to understand you. And guess what? Even native speakers make grammar mistakes all the time. They say things like, "I done that already," or "He don't know." Do they stop speaking because of that? Number. They continue confidently. You must do the same. Every time you stop yourself from speaking because of grammar fear, you lose one more opportunity to improve. But every time you speak, even imperfectly, you grow stronger, more natural, more fluent. So, what should you do instead of worrying? Focus on patterns, not rules. Learn sentences, not formulas. For example, instead of memorizing I plus have plus past participle equals present perfect, just remember natural phrases like, "I've been there," "I've seen that," "I've finished my work." These are real English sentences, not grammar charts. And when you repeat them often, they stay in your memory. Your goal is not to know about English. Your goal is to use English. So start collecting real-life phrases. Listen carefully to movies, podcasts, and conversations. Notice how people naturally combine words. That's living grammar. Grammar in action. For example, native speakers don't say, "in the morning time." They just say, "in the morning." They don't say, "I very like this." They say, "I really like this." You learn these things not from grammar books, but from listening and repeating. The more you listen, the more your brain starts recognizing patterns. Soon, you'll say the right sentence automatically, without even thinking about the rule behind it. That's real fluency, when English starts flowing naturally. Here's a small practice you can try today. Take a short sentence like, "I'm going to work." Now change it step by step. "I'm going to school." "I'm going to eat." "I'm going to watch a movie." You didn't study grammar, but you created new sentences. That's how you train your mind to think in English. Remember, grammar is a tool, not a trap. Use it when you need it, but don't let it control you. Some learners spend years studying grammar books, but they still can't hold a simple conversation. Why? Because they've trained their brain to think about rules, not communication. Don't make that mistake. Don't wait for the day when your grammar becomes perfect. That day will never come. Start speaking now, and grammar will improve naturally along the way. You can't learn swimming by reading about swimming. You have to get into the water. The same goes for English. You can't learn to speak by memorizing rules. You have to open your mouth and speak. Every time you talk, you'll notice small mistakes. That's good. That's how your brain corrects itself. Mistakes are proof that you're learning. So stop being afraid. Start enjoying the process. Let grammar support your speaking, not stop it. From now on, when you speak and make a grammar mistake, don't say, "Oh, never, I'm wrong." Say, "Great, I just found a new way to learn." That's the mindset of a true language learner. So repeat after me. I don't need perfect grammar to speak English. I just need courage, confidence, and consistency. Because in the real world, people will remember your message, not your mistakes. And when you speak from your heart, your English will naturally sound beautiful. So take a deep breath, smile, and start speaking. Forget the fear. Forget the rules. Trust yourself. You already know more than you think. Step 4. Start using English in your daily life. Yes, this is the part where everything comes together. You have changed your mindset, surrounded yourself with English, and stopped worrying about grammar. Now it's time to speak every single day. Many learners understand English. They can read, write, and even listen well. But when it's time to speak, their mind goes blank. Why? Because they haven't practiced real conversations. Knowing words is one thing, but using them is another. Here's the key. Start small. Begin with your daily routine. Every action can become a conversation in English. When you wake up, talk to yourself. Good morning. I feel fresh today. I'm brushing my teeth. I am making tea. Repeat it out loud. This trains your brain to produce English automatically. Next, imagine real conversations with family or friends. For example, a morning conversation with your mother. Good morning, Mom. Good morning. How did you sleep? I slept well. What are you making for breakfast? I'm making eggs and toast. Would you like some tea? Yes, please. Thank you. It smells amazing. See how simple it is? You don't need difficult words or long sentences, just natural, everyday English. When you go outside, you can continue practicing. I'm going to the market. I need vegetables. Excuse me, do you have fresh tomatoes? Yes, here they are. How much for 1 kilo? $2. Perfect. I'll take 2 kilos. Simple, real-life conversation. Never fear. Now let's talk about pronunciation. Even if you know the words, unclear pronunciation can make you nervous. Here's the solution. Listen and copy. Pick a short sentence from a video, podcast, or a native speaker. Listen carefully. Say it exactly the same way. Copy the tone, rhythm, and stress. For example, I am going to the park. Repeat it aloud many times. Your brain will start producing natural English sounds. Another trick, speak slowly and clearly. Don't rush. Fluency comes from clarity, not speed. If someone understands you, that's success. Recording your voice is also very powerful. Say a sentence, record it, listen, compare with a native speaker, correct yourself, repeat. Over time, your pronunciation becomes smooth and confident. Now, let's remove hesitation. 1. Stop thinking too much about mistakes. Mistakes are learning opportunities. 2. Speak every day, at least 15 minutes. Talk to yourself, friends, or even a mirror. 3. Use the 3-second rule. When you want to say something, don't overthink. Give yourself 3 seconds, then speak. For example, your friend asks, "What did you do yesterday?" Don't pause. Say immediately, "I went to the park. I watched a movie. I had a great day." Another secret is to think in English, not translate from your native language. This is the ultimate key to fluency. If you translate, your brain hesitates. Start thinking directly in English. Begin with simple words: bed, pillow, window, sun. Next, form simple sentences. I am eating. This food is delicious. Gradually, your mind will produce English naturally. Combine these steps in a daily plan. Morning. Name everything around you in English. Afternoon. Make simple sentences in your mind. Evening. Watch or listen to English for 20 minutes. Night. Speak to yourself in English for 5 to 10 minutes. Do this consistently, and you will notice a big change. Your English will start flowing naturally. You'll speak confidently, pronounce clearly, and think in English automatically. Fluency is not about perfection. It's about courage, consistency, and practice. Every small effort adds up. Every sentence you speak builds confidence. Every day you practice brings you closer to fluent English. So, take a deep breath. Start small and speak every day. Your English journey is now unstoppable. My amazing learners, warm and proud, you have now discovered everything you need to speak English fluently, confidently, and naturally. Let me remind you of something very important. English is not hard. The only obstacles were fear and hesitation. But now you know how to overcome both. If you want to achieve success in life, mastering English will open countless opportunities for you. It will help you get better jobs, travel the world, make friends from different countries, and understand movies, books, and culture. But the most valuable thing is it will give you confidence, independence, and a voice to express yourself freely. So never stop learning. Even if some days feel challenging, even if people doubt you, never give up. You've come so far, and I truly believe in your potential. Now, it's time to take action. Speak, listen, think in English every single day. And remember, mistakes don't matter. Effort matters. This is not the end. This is the beginning of your fluency journey. Keep practicing, keep growing, and soon you will speak English naturally, without fear or hesitation. Let's do this together. I am with you every step of the way, guiding and supporting you. Now go out there. Start thinking, speaking, and living in English. You can do it.